Welcome to CallyCataVlog 23, November 2025. It's a tough time of year. Out of the four seasons, autumn is my fourth favourite, and there's still a few weeks to go. And November is usually my 12th favourite month. There's a close rival in January. That's my 11th favourite, but it's just, I don't really like this time of year, not very much. Still, having said what I don't like about the month, it's actually Trans Awareness Month. Transvember, as a member of the local LGBTQIA plus support group, described it. But the focus is mainly on Trans Awareness Week, which is the 17th to the 23rd. No, it's not. It's about the 13th to the 19th of November, and that's Trans Awareness Week. And then the day following, the 20th of November, is Trans Day of Remembrance. That is really moving. I went down to Soho Square where there was a ceremony, a very solemn, poignant ceremony organised by Not a Phase, a trans charity. And it's heartbreaking. I was in tears at a point. I mean, it's really moving. There's lots of candles, there's a stage, and there was a good turnout. And I gathered there were other events in London. I think various people such as Kate Nash turned up at one of the Tea Door events, and she's very supportive of the trans community. Um, and I may have mentioned the song she wrote called Germ earlier in the year, and that's great. Really explains a lot. Um, you know, makes the case very well for the trans community that we do deserve rights. But back to the month though, November. It's dark a lot of the time, although all of the Christmas and other festive decorations seem to have been put up earlier and earlier every year. That's what it seems. I do actually start to welcome them because otherwise it would be even more miserable, more dark. Um, it's Today we've had a very cold, damp spell. I mean, this last week has been pretty cold. We haven't had snow in London, or at least not in this area of London, or at least I haven't seen any of it. Maybe it happened in the middle of the night and melted. I think some people in London said about it snowing. I didn't see it. It may have been sleeting a bit when I opened the curtains one morning, but out in Hertfordshire, the other home counties, it did look like it was snowing quite a lot and lying on the ground. And at one point, I was almost tempted to catch public transport out to the edge just to have a look at it, but probably have melted, so it would have been a wasted journey. So, um, I yeah, now it's just been raining a lot. Today, rain, really cold, and I felt like hibernating quite a lot. Woke me up in 4 or 5 weeks' time. I would like to enjoy Christmas, but this whole run up is pretty difficult. But then again, after Christmas, I'd probably say wake me up after January because that's not, there isn't even Christmas decorations up then. Um, anyway, I will enjoy the Yuletide period as much as I can. And around then, I know that daylight is going to slowly start to increase after, essentially after, um, 13th of December, um, which, that's when there's the first sign that there's a change. I can't remember if it's, sunset or sunrise. I think it's sunset stops getting earlier. Um, sunrise, um, does continue right up until New Year's Eve, still gets later. So, but on Santa Lucia Day, and Lucia being, um, the saint of light in the Nordic countries, in Sweden, I think in Finland, I love that ceremony. The candles and everything. So after that, I tend to feel a bit more upbeat, but right now, time is moving slowly. It's just getting through it really. So, um, I have to watch I don't get ill, sore throat, feeling just run down or anything. I don't feel that run down right now, but I do feel tired a bit and trying to eat healthy. I've started using a steamer for all the veggies, and I found out you can cook lentils that way. So I'm feeling positive about things like that because I'm thinking cook healthy, look after myself, look after my health as best as I can, and um, then I rest a lot. Make sure I get enough sleep, and that's often quite difficult. But at least there's a lot of dark, and that helps because I in the around summer solstice, the month either side of that, the sun shot, the early daylight can wake me up. Now, I'm working on some new possible channels like time lapse, travel, vlogging type stuff. Mainly, it's going to be in London, but in Wales too. Um, I've got to work out the space, the resources I need. It's financially a difficult time. But I'm optimistic about figuring it out. And there's the LGBTQIA plus history channel, which I hope to start populating soon. And then there's the film reviews that I'm still seeing. I've seen over, oh gosh, 265 reviewed films now, um, since I first started. Um, so there's a lot out there on my channel. If you see some of my earlier stuff, I've mentioned it to some people I know, and some people like the old time lapse, hyperlapsey type videos they used to make, and I'd like to get back into doing those. So I'd also like to practice other exercises to keep fit. I mean, I've got my treadmill and I go out walking, but I'd like to practice dance moves like swing dance, that sort of stuff, if the aches and pains allow me to. So I'll see how that carries on. But again, it's not a good time of year, but because the only way that things are going to get better as such, I'm I think I will be feeling more upbeat fairly soon, I guess. But, um, that's it for right now. Hope you're doing okay. Hope you have a lovely month ahead. And however you prepare, if you celebrate Christmas or if you celebrate anything else during the final month of the year or at any point in the forthcoming weeks, hope it goes well. And um, hope to see you on the next one. Thanks for subscribing. Please like if you like this vlog and hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.